The Upside is brought to you by IBEW Local 230.
Well, hello again, and welcome to the Best of the Upside, or the Best We Can Do on the Upside. Maybe
we should change the name.
We should change the name to it. It's the best we can do, and we appreciate you watching each and every week. But this week, I think you had some fun on the Upside if you saw it this week, because we did too.
Yeah, we did. We were at Macaloney's Distillery this week. We checked out some NHL playoff action. We're at Bicycle Pizza tonight. Some of the best pizza you're going to find in the greater Victoria area. Go to eatbicyclepizza.com for your orders, and it all started on Monday. Our furry faces,
a close shave
at Tommy Guns.
We're at Tommy Guns here at the Westshore Town Center.
Yeah,
and I can't wait to sit down here and get this shave done, because since Wednesday we decided to hang up the razor on Wednesday.
So we got 5 days growth.
5 days growth, and it's itchy. It is irritating. And it's not right. Oh yeah, now let me talk about. He's itchy. He's irritating. Now let's say a few words about my beard.
Ed is having his. You've had this done before a couple of times, haven't you?
I have, yeah. I think I've never looked better on the show than I have tonight.
Have you ever been interviewed with hot towels over your mouth?
That's another upside first.
So you want to walk us through your weekend? What you did?
Yeah. Well, I grew this beard for one, and that was about it.
Jay, how's Eddie doing down there?
He's doing awesome.
Is he doing okay? All right, so the exfoliation's going on, the hot towels, and the shave's going to come here in a few minutes?
Yes.
Yep, that's the procedure. Yep. All right, Eddie, well, you just
and then the Bondo comes in at the end.
And the Bondo,
right?
they're going to glue you back together. You know, one of the main reasons that a man would come here is to get a hot shave with the straight blade, and Eddie has just done that. Jay's done a great job. I mean, you look 15 years younger right now. You look in your early 70s. You're not trying not to move.
Yeah, you know,
yeah, exactly.
It's probably not a good idea for me to say anything right now with that straight razor, but I'll kill you in a minute. Here's what I like. I like this little package right here.
Right.
I mean, there you got 5 little, smaller little, and the nice thing about this one is it, you know, like your desk drawer at work, just
slide it right in there.
Slide it right in there. Yeah.
So that could replace my flask.
It could, yeah. Yeah. That's the end of the flask.
I've been using for years.
Go with that. We hand-rolled this barrel out here ourselves. Well,
and we sang the song, too.
And we sang the song, Roll Out the Barrel.
Out the barrel.
We'll have a barrel of single malt. Yeah. Actually, we didn't get it quite all the way out here ourselves.
No, we had to have some help.
Yeah, we did drop it.
I dropped it.
But luckily, it's solid.
Should we say hi to Mike and Calvin back there?
Yeah, Mike and Calvin back there. They are.
Hey, boys.
They're on TV. They're trying to desperately find us online here. But did you find us online? Oh, you got us.
Oh,
there you go. All right.
Good job, Mike.
Well, you'll love this.
Miker, this is,
yeah.
Don't watch us now. Just watch your screen.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we're surrounded by all these great beers. Of course, the single malt. And we're not. People often ask, they say, hey, do you guys have? Well, no, we don't. Although I see Mark is having a beer tonight.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Breaking the rules a little bit. Oh, well.
Try and make her own tonight, Mark.
That's right.
You're not driving the CHEK mobile tonight, mister.
That's right.
Now, gentlemen, I see you are on the Habs bandwagon. What is going on?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, we did our best to try to find some of the factory Habs jerseys for the big game.
You cannot find them in town.
We know, and when you do, they're pretty expensive.
We had a $7 per shirt budget.
Yeah, so we thought, now where can we go to get $7 shirts made up? We're going to need some cheap labor.
Yeah.
And, boy, you had some right in the basement of your house.
King household. Oh, hang on, there's your order there.
Oh, we ordered 3 more?
We just set them there. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Give the girl a tip.
A tip. Okay, I don't have, do you have any money?
I have no money.
Here we go. That's all right. There's that's my watch. Jerry takes watches. We know that.
Jerry's good with watches.
He's good with watches.
It's not going to work.
Okay.
All right.
Can I have my watch back? Oh, it's no. Anyway, we're doing our best to get by here tonight. But yeah, the shirts were fashioned, designed by Cooper King.
My son made the shirts this afternoon, so thanks to the Coop Dog for looking after us.
Great job.
We are in Langford. We're at Patio 37 at West Hills Arena.
Right.
And it's a party here tonight.
It's a party here for sure. You can show your name on the back.
Yeah,
so there, he's Dad.
And you are.
And I, of course, am what he always refers to as Buddy Ed.
So there you go.
There I am.
Yeah.
The Upside viewing party is not as packed as I thought it was going to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the TV is too small. Maybe, is that it?
Could be, or the show's too terrible.
Or the show's too terrible?
One of the two.
I think it's all of those things are factoring in. Hey, I'm excited here now because earlier, just a few minutes ago, we showed you the empty table for the Upside viewing party. It's starting to fill up. There's Madison. She's there. How do you like the Upside, Madison? Well, it's not for everybody. There's no question about that. But thanks for being at the party. Otherwise, we would have had nobody there.
Madison, we want to thank you for being the only person to show up at our viewing party tonight.
Yeah.
And for that, you get the Upside blend. You like the coffee?
Well, what 7-year-old doesn't like coffee? What a stupid question.
Yeah, that is a dumb question. And what school do you go to?
John Stubbs.
John Stubbs. And who do you think is going to win the hockey game tonight?
You.
Me. Oh, I'm going to win.
There you go. Well, you better get your helmet on. You got a period of hockey to pull this thing together.
I got to get moving. I got a plane to catch.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Madison, thanks for being here tonight.
Yeah.
What did you have to eat?
Chicken fingers and fries.
Chicken fingers and fries. Is that from my heart?
Jesus.
Hey, look at that. Good choice.
That's good.
I've had them all over the world, and these are some of the best I've ever had. Were yours terrific?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bet they were great. All right, Madison.
Thanks, Madison.
Yeah.
Don't leave yet.
And thanks for being a part.
We're at Bicycle Pizza. Again, I wrote the slogan. You ready?
Oh, yeah. What is it? It's
Bicycle Pizza. Their pizza can't be pizza.
Well, there you go.
That's all I've got so
There's
far.
another free award-winning slogan that you just
actually
bark these out night after night for these companies, and
they don't want it.
I don't know why they turn you down. This one is 1, 2, 3 cut into 4 pieces, which is perfect because I'm not hungry enough to eat 6. So that's why I hadn't cut it into 4. It's the only pizza joke I know.
The pizza joke. That's number 6 since
number
we've
6
started
in
the Upside
your program.
Good
for
one.
sure.
Yet I laugh every
Yeah,
time.
I know you're good that way.
You're a funny man. Great stop this afternoon at Fresh Cup in Saniston.
Yeah, well, you're no kidding. A photo op.
Huh?
We stopped there at Fresh Cup, and Karen Morgan was there with us from the Saanich Municipal Hospital because today we officially reached the $10,000 money mark for cash raised for the hospital from the sales of the Upside mugs at Fresh Cup. So, there's the check presentation there, and there's Karen with us. And I want to thank Jim Townley, who's worked so hard at Fresh Cup to sell these mugs, to package them up and ship them off to people that bought them online. And we appreciate everybody who bought a mug because your money has gone to a great cause at the Saanich Municipal Hospital. $10,000. How about that? We're actually in the delivery business a little bit here tonight because very close to Bicycle Pizza, just across the parking lot, is the Cedars, home of the Thursday night
evening happy hour. Ladies, how we doing? Who do we have here? Sonia and Thelma.
Rayanne.
And on this side we have
Janet.
Cheryl. And Cheryl and Carol. And Carol. Janet, Cheryl, and Carol.
All right, ladies. What goes on here on Thursday? What goes on here on Thursday nights?
We all collect here with our drinks.
You collect here with your drinks.
Yeah. So this starts at noon, you said, each Thursday?
Noon Eastern?
Noon Eastern, yeah.
Well, listen,
there you go.
I came delivering, so I have a delicious pizza.
Yeah. Who ordered the meat lovers? Nobody, but we brought it anyway.
I'm going to leave it right here, you ladies.
There you go.
Have a pizza. We gave you some Upside coffee, and you mind if we come back at 7 and have a...
Yeah. Will this still be going on at 7? Oh, yeah. Well, a great fun week this past week, but next week is going to be even that much funner.
More gooder.
And gooder and...
Further.
That's exactly. Funner, gooder, and further.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the furthest we've ever been.
I know. I'm almost nervous.
As Conway Twitty would say, we've never been that far before. Join us from Port Hardy tomorrow, and Tuesday we'll be up in Port McNeil. So you folks up there in the northern tip of the island, we're excited about seeing you, and we hope you get a chance to come out and see us on the Upside way up north in Port Hardy tomorrow.
All right, some great stories on the Upside this week. Cole and Kevin will have those after a short break. Stick around.
The Upside is brought to you by IBEW Local 230. The Upside is brought to you by IBEW Local 230.
Good fun on the Upside every week. Great stories every week from Cole and Kevin, and another dandy here. This is a great Olympic story.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's hard to believe the Olympics are just a couple of weeks away, and a lot of local island athletes going, including a local diver who epitomizes the saying, never give up.
For over a decade, this Olympic flag has served as much more than bedroom decor.
It moves from apartment to apartment with me. My dad bought it for me, and he was like, this is going to happen.
An Olympic dream Selena Toth's been chasing since childhood.
I've been diving since I was 12, so 17 years.
In 2010, the St. Thomas, Ontario native moved to Vancouver Island to train full-time with Boardworks Victoria head coach Tommy McLeod. Through the years, she's competed in high-level events and brought home some hardware. But the Olympic team was always slightly out of reach. And when the pandemic hit, causing delays and uncertainty, she even considered retirement. But then that dangling carrot pulled her back in.
With COVID and being stuck here, we really took that opportunity to focus on the little things that I'm just slightly missing, and I've never been diving better.
She adapted during quarantine and came in ready for last month's Canadian Olympic trials.
Probably the most stressful week of my life.
For Toth, it wasn't her best performance, but they say luck happens when preparation meets opportunity. And with the roster spot open due to an injury, the 29-year-old officially booked her ticket to Tokyo.
I was told that I would be the oldest Canadian diver to make their first games, and I call it my holy shirt.
So she quickly packed her bags filled with her personal favorites and headed to the airport, giving her dad one final hug goodbye.
As she moved farther along, she often wondered if she was ever going to make it, but she kept at it, and that was her goal. It was her dream, and now it's finally come to fruition. Her mother and I are very proud of her, and we hope she can fulfill her own destiny, and hopefully she'll do well as she'd like to.
Bye. Though the path was long and filled with many highs and lows, Selena Toth reached her lifelong goal and wouldn't change a thing.
It may be cliche, but never give up. I've always been the one who's just under that bubble, but if you want it, just go for it.
Here's our Upside Story, Cole Sorensen, with yet another great young entrepreneur on Vancouver Island.
I've got the poster which I hung up in my school.
We first introduced you to Lake Cowichan's Riley Morris last December when the grade 5 student launched a campaign to provide seniors' homes with bird feeders. Now the Drinkwater Elementary School student has a new bird-based business plan, Zany Bird Pencils.
The reason that I created it was because everybody has the same old boring orange and yellow pencils. So I thought if I created this product, nobody will lose their product again.
It's all part of the Power Play Young Entrepreneurs program. Students from around the island have the opportunity to come up with their own businesses and pitches.
The teachers, they sort of they ask the students if they want to do it. It's a bit unexpected to do it in school because I haven't done it in the past years that I've been in school. So it was really fun to do it.
We had to help a little bit in the construction of the pencils, with hot glue guns and things like that. But for the most part, he did all of it on his own, and the ideas was his. So he was pretty self-motivated.
Today I would like to show you my product, Zany Bird Pencils.
Morris's colorful avian characters won out against hundreds of other submissions, and even gave him the opportunity to pitch his business in front of a panel of judges from Simon Fraser University.
They come in all different colors and designs, and I can customize one just for you. I just wanted to show my product off and show them the ideas.
It took a lot of work, a lot of practices, a lot of takes, but he worked really hard at it and came across very confident in his pitch, and I think that came across well to the judges.
Now let's talk about money.
It was a unique chance for a young boy to showcase his entrepreneurial mindset.
He learned everything to do with profit and cost and marketing, and it was a really neat opportunity. I was really impressed that he got that chance.
Now let's get to tonight's Upside Story. We're talking about the BC Aviation Museum. It's already got the hangar full of amazing aircraft. We're about to get another one with amazing Canadian roots. Here's Cole Sorensen.
Under the flight path to Victoria International Airport sits a vintage airplane waiting for a new lease on life.
We've been anticipating that this machine would arrive months and months and months ago.
99 Grumman CP-121 trackers were built under license by de Havilland Canada from 1956 to 1960. The planes were designed to operate from aircraft carriers in an anti-submarine role during the height of the Cold War.
There's a surprising number there left because although they retired from military in 1990, they're a flexible machine, they're very versatile, and they found a very useful role in commercial aviation. Here in BC, and most of them were actually used in firefighting, so as aerial tankers, water bombers.
The British Columbia Aviation Museum's tracker was originally housed at the Canadian Military Education Centre in Chilliwack, but when it shut down in 2015, the plane went into storage. That's when the Aviation Museum came to the rescue.
They had no place for it, and they offered it to us, and we said, great. The one hitch was we had to have it delivered at our expense. So a towing company towed it all the way from Chilliwack down to temporary storage on the Fraser River. From there it went to Steveston and stayed there for almost 2 months until the time was right, the weather was right, the equipment was available, and today was the day.
Its arrival is a welcome sight for those with a connection to the aircraft.
My brother was a naval aviator at the beginning out of Royal Military College, and he was flying trackers off the Bonaventure. Seeing something like this come back to Victoria is really exciting. This is part of our heritage and history here in Victoria.
The tracker now sits awaiting restoration at the museum and will go on static display upon completion.
Let's get to tonight's Upside story. A group of teens from Victoria have created a robot, and they are taking that robot worldwide. Here's Kevin Chirac.
At the Vancouver Island Tech Park, this funky-dressed group of teens are working away at their latest creation.
It's one of the most funnest things I've ever done in my life. Working on a robot is the best feeling in the world.
The Fix-It Robotics team is made up of Greater Victoria High School students who design, build, and program machines.
She can dance.
One of the many talents of this robot named Beyonce.
It's because the game this year has rings in it, and so the joke was, if you love it, you should put a ring on it.
Beyonce aims to impress, and her picking up and shooting skills will be put to the test this weekend as the team is set to compete in the Asia-Pacific Championships.
So basically, we'll be submitting scores to Australia. They'll be judging it and everything through there, and the whole world's going to be competing through their computers and be submitting scores and videotaping the matches.
Whether virtually or in person, the team has worked on the project for nearly a year. Back in May, they placed first in a provincial robotics competition, and while it hasn't always been smooth sailing, that's kind of the point.
Beyonce has typically sometimes not always been the best, but that's the entirety of robotics. It's all about learning and improving from the mistakes and improving on the next iteration.
My goal actually isn't that they create the perfect robot. I let them make lots of mistakes because that's how they learn. I just want them to actually learn skills that are going to help them in the future.
The group ranges in age and robotics background, and building beginners are welcome.
So being able to join this and develop my skills as well as meeting people who are like me just made me feel like I fit in somewhere. So it was really nice.
I have met a lot of people here through robotics and in the team, and it's helped me learn how to socialize better as well and learn to improve my life in all ways.
In an era of isolation, this young group has discovered an irreplaceable bond through Beyonce.
Awesome story, and the reason we get awesome stories is because you email us those awesome ideas. So keep doing that at the upside at checknews.ca. Fun stuff on the smiles of the day this week. We'll be back to take a look at those right after this.
Thanks for letting me talk.
Sorry.
The Upside is brought to you by IBEW Local 230. The Upside is brought to you by IBEW Local 230.
Hey friends, welcome back to the Best of the Upside. Joey Perkins has us at the end of his show each and every night, and the wonderful smile of the day.
Yeah, I'm nervous now with jumping in. I want to give you enough room here to make sure that
exactly. Well, we had a good talking to during the commercial break.
Yeah, it started with,
understand.
Hey, it's a two-man show, remember?
It's a three-man show. We got
yeah,
Mark.
That's right, for sure. All right, we're going to show you a great spot of the day from this past week. Nobody gets done on the dance floor, on the highway, in the middle of a field like Gurdeep.
guys are getting it done.
I would try to recreate that dance, but sometimes my doctor watches this show, and I know he would not advise any that kind of movement for me.
Several reasons.
For several reasons.
Tonight's smile comes to us from a 12-year-old in Alabama named Trevor Balling. Trevor had to get up on stage and sing a song about feeling good with his classmates for graduation. And to say that Trevor stole the show, that would be a huge understatement. In honor of Italy locking up a spot in the Euro final today, we end tonight with a lesson in cooking pasta, something that apparently can make or break a relationship.
What? What do you mean? I just... This is not spaghetti, my love, come on. It doesn't fit in the pan. You understand me? No, you can't cut the pasta, so... But it just didn't fit in the pan. I don't go in the pan, my love. You cut the pasta. You know that is illegal in Italy.
Love the smiles of the day, and we love the great viewers on the north part of the island. Hopefully they'll love us because we're in Port Hardy tomorrow night.
Well, hopefully they will because we're there for 2 nights.
Yeah, that's right.
I know that because that's how much underwear I packed. But we're ready to go, and it'll be a fun couple of nights up there in the northern tip. We love the North Island. Haven't been there since we both did the tour back in 07 for me.
07 for you and 02 for me. So looking forward to getting into Port Hardy on tomorrow night and Port McNeil on Tuesday night. Come down and say hi to us, and we'll see you tomorrow night at 5.
The Upside is brought to you by IBEW Local 230.